So we've hit week 30 in my small account. We're on a mission to get back to where I started at the beginning of this year. We finished the week at $12,796. So we did see some losses again this week. We're down $409. I did collect $348 in premium, which that's through a number of different strategies that I'm doing. We have the wheel strategy that I'm doing, put spread strategy that I'm doing, trialing that out. So that collects a lot of premium, but I'm selling at 50% profit. And then I'm doing the 0 days to expiration strategy. So I'll give you an update on all of these things as soon as we go through how we did in week 30. And then so you can see here, even though we do have losses, we are still maintaining that level to get back to $16,000 by the end of this year. So even though we are down, Tesla is a big driver on that. We did have some pullbacks there. They did delay the robo-taxi, and then the earnings came out. So we do have a hit there. It is recovering somewhat, but it is down for the time being. Again, long-term position for me, not a concern for me, but it does affect the P&L. I want to be focused on my strategies that I'm doing. So let's take a look how my credit spreads are doing. It's very busy. There's a lot of trades that are happening. It's a lot of very small trades. And so actually I've got 3 closed positions right now. I started selling calls when the S&P 500 started dropping. So those got filled within a day. So I had SPY and NVIDIA. I shorted those selling call spreads, and then they got filled very quickly. Uber was filled. I think that was last week. And then I've opened up some call positions at the same time as selling put spreads on like Marvel. I think, I did NVIDIA. I did some call spreads there on QQQ, SPY again. So I kind of rolled that into, I pushed the strikes in more as the price went down. So I still have those positions. And then I started selling puts again, put spreads there. So all those are still being worked out here. I am seeing some losing trades that I think will ultimately turn into a losing trade. I'm going to close them by the end of this week if nothing changes, because we are getting close to that 21 days to expiration. Marvell is one of those. So the price dropped big time on Marvell. So I'm not expecting a winner out of that. The question is, how much am I going to lose when I close it at 21 days to expiration? So that's going to give me an idea of what to expect on how much I can lose. It's not going to be the full amount, I don't believe. I collected 33 cents or so on these, and so I could lose at max 66 because it's just a $1 wide spread. So that's going to be next week. And my next update, you'll see what move I made on that. I did a call spread as well. Those are all pretty close together, 70 and 71, so they're the same. And so that is interesting kind of concept. I treat them as 2 different positions. They're not like an iron condor or anything like that, or a butterfly or whatever. So NVIDIA is in the money here. I've got till the end of the week. I think that's going to be a loser, or unless NVIDIA rips back up to $123. I don't see myself making any money on that. I did get a put credit spread again. I did sell another put there, but very low, out of the money, $102, $103 there on the spread. So I think that's going to turn out to be a good trade on that. All the stocks really dropped down this week, and then it looked like, for the wheel strategy, a lot of them got out of the money. So they were in the money, and then they got taken out. Chewy was in the money, which you can see it's just a couple cents away. They seem pretty flexible as far as credit, so I could roll down if I want to. I think Hood is going to be the one. Yeah, it's in the money right now. Let's roll that and see what it looks like. So yeah, I'm collecting 79 cents because of the earnings coming out on August 7th. So I can either collect that credit, see what happens at earnings. I can also go down and still collect premium and be out of the money. So it's all just a question of, do you want to change your position, or do you want to continue to collect that credit and that premium? So I may actually roll down a little bit. You can see I can roll down 50 cents, still, collect 60 on the credit. So that looks pretty attractive to me. So it'll probably be somewhere around there, and we'll just see what the price does on Monday. I might not even make a move until Tuesday or Wednesday. So things are still looking good, even though they're in the money. And if it's in the money, then I'll just turn around and start selling calls on the shares that I own. And Palantir's the same way. I'll be able to collect some credit on that. Let's take a look at my 0 days to expiration. And since I am less than $25,000 in my account, I am under the PDT rule. I can only do 3 day trades in a 5-day rolling period. And so I tried the E-mini S&P 500 futures one day, and I collected $5, but I looked at my commissions and it was unreal. This is what makes it so difficult trading the E-mini S&P 500 is because of the commissions. So you can see I made $5 up here, and then you look at the commissions, I paid $2.50 for every single leg in my iron condor that I opened. $2.50 a piece. So that comes out to be 10. And then the fees, those are for every single transaction. So that was for the 4 legs going in, and that was the 4 legs getting out. That turned out to be $7. I made $5. The trade didn't work for me. And then I ended up, just because the time limit was up, I closed the trade, and then I saw my commissions and fees, $17. So I'm not going to be doing E-mini S&P 500 with my 0 days to expiration strategy. I'm going to be sticking with doing 3 trades in a 5-day rolling period while I'm under the PDT rule. So overall, though, I am profitable on this strategy so far. I don't have a lot of occurrences, though, but overall, looking good. I have 3 winners, and I've been stopped out 2 times because of the time limit. And so I lost $24. It was the 24th, and so that's really my only loss, and it was only $24 when I'm risking, it's like $139, $132. So that is a factor there. It's a good thing, that if I only lose $24 instead of $132, that makes a big difference. So far it's working pretty good. I did discover, though, that I wasn't wide enough in my iron condor. I want to be 7 wide between the put and the call that I sell. So that spread between the current price, I want that to be $7 wide. So 3 strikes going up and 3 strikes going down. So that's the plan there with 0 days to expiration, sticking with those 3 trades. It's looking good there. So between Chewy, Hood, and Palantir, I am collecting over $100 a week doing the wheel strategy in just those 3 positions. I'm also having some wins here in my credit spreads. Very slow going, and that's the way it's supposed to be. But I am excited to see how my put spread positions do and call spread positions do here in the next week. So I want to get more information on this and see how successful I can be in this strategy. I'll also be trying out iron condors and keeping track of that strategy as well. So definitely a lot of strategies going on. I plan on doing an update video for every one of these. Probably pick a video every day of the week for an update. So like Thursdays will be my put spread update. Fridays will be the wheel update. Just different things like that. So stay tuned for that. There'll be more updates for every strategy that I'm doing. And then I'm also doing a live stream when I can, going through Tasty Bites. That's Tasty Live's version of doing studies and going through, if you have a small account, what should you do? So join me live on that. I'm calling it the R&D room because I am using 10% of my account for research and development, learning new strategies and learning how to grow my account. So if you want to join me on that, hit the subscribe button, follow me along on my options trading journey, and we'll learn together live on YouTube. If this video was a help to you, hit the like button, and we will see you in the next video.